Esports is my informative speech topic, and I'll be speaking of where it began, where it is going now, and what its potentially bright future holds for it and other people. Esports, according to Fox, tracing the 70-year history of video games becoming esports by Andrew Lynch, states that the first true esports tournament is the Donkey Kong Worldwide Tournament, where people would just go to the arcade and see who could get the highest score on the Donkey Kong arcade cabinet. It was the first true tournament. Most of them have just been, oh hey, it's a bunch of friends playing games in an arcade. Well then, Atari took it a step further and had a Space Invaders tournament. And this was pretty impressive because it was held by Atari. Now, esports have grown from there very quickly to esports tournaments in a small mining town in Poland, which had a stadium and it was a dying town. And they decided, let's convert it to an esports stadium. And when they did that, the town immediately started seeing new growth, new people moving in, and it just started to flourish. It did great things for the town, and many have started following suit. Now you can't talk about esports without talking about South Korea. And according to The Guardian, The Rise of Esports, Our Addiction and Corruption, The Price of Success, by Simon Hatterson, Koreans take esports extraordinarily seriously. Some people have even died because they didn't stop to eat, drink, sleep. It's a tad excessive there. But many have found a happy medium, and it's not all that strange to hear someone in South Korea wants to be a professional gamer. Now, as with regular sports, esports has corruption, and it began primarily with match fixing by a 19-year-old who fixed two multi-$1,000 matches. And, players can also have been caught wagering for themselves, or more likely against themselves, because it's much easier to make yourself lose than it is to make yourself win. Although with all these downsides and corruption, it brings many benefits, such as revenue for towns, and it can just completely revitalize them and just give much more money to the town. And it also is more accessible than regular sports. You don't need to be very physically fit, and you could even be crippled and still be active in esports. And it's a very welcoming community. Esports also has a very bright future, and according to CNN, 7-figure salaries, sold-out stadiums, Is Pro Video Gaming a Sport by Henry Young. It's expected to be $1 billion company by 2020. And that's just a massive increase from where it is even now, 2018. And wherever there's an esports tournament held in any tournament center, it is always sold out within hours. It's almost like a concert for someone doing their last tour, but it's happening all the time. And there's also been amazing acceptance from both men and women. If you go to a League of Legends South Korean tournament, over half of them are more than likely to be women that are in the crowd. And there's more esports arenas being built, and it's just being overwhelmingly positive for the community. And that is the history where they are now and the bright future of esports.